Let's move on to Vancouver Titans, okay? In Overwatch League, currently, there are two teams that are kind of like okay? Although one of them started winning some games. You have Vancouver Titans and you have the London Spitfire. But with Hardy, Giga Chad Hardy, London Spitfire seems a bit stronger now in their gameplay, but Vancouver Titans still seem to be struggling a little bit. So we have like 4 posts on Reddit about what is happening. First of all, Titans drop coaches Flubby and Pew. Today we announced that Steve, Flubby, Coronel, and Ali, Pew, Anwar have stepped down, okay, this is PR talk, have stepped down as the head coach and assistant coach of the Titans. We want to thank them for their dedication, professionalism, and positivity throughout the last 2 years. Thank you and all the best looking forward. So they got rid of the coaching staff that didn't win a lot of games. From what I remember, there was like, wait a minute. By the way, Sassy. Kickoff Clash starts today, so it's gonna be in an arena, and this is a Sassy suit. That's what it is. Wait, there was something. Okay, look at this, chat. Just look at the results. After 3 tough seasons, let us reflect on the Flubby Titans 6-match victories. So this coach. So I'm gonna keep it like this. Not the coach, okay? It's not only the coach. It's a combination between the coach, the players, the management. Let's not all be like, the coach sucks, kick him, and whatever. Honestly, it's not only the coach. It's not only one person's fault. It's not only Anna's fault because you didn't know the Genji. It's a lot of people, you know? It's a lot of people. So in 3 seasons, these are the only wins that they had, from what I understand. They won against Boston 4 times. I mean, I expected 5 out of 6, honestly. Once versus Dallas and once versus Atlanta. That was it. Those were the results, chat. Apart from like some map wins here and there, these are like series wins. So they dropped the coaching staff. Honestly, if you want to make a change and so on, they say that coaching announcement coming soon. This is one way to like start thinking, because like they rotated players throughout the seasons after they dropped the Titans roster a while ago, you know, the full Korean roster. That got into the finals, I think, or semifinals in season 2 or 3. I might be wrong, you know, and they lost, and then they dropped the roster, and then they picked up new players. Now they're getting rid of the coaches. Final season 2. So, oh god, the mighty have fallen. Then you had this coaching staff, and now they're dropping them because no results have been delivered. Good change. Honestly, here's my opinion about this. And I don't know if I've ever said this on stream. Okay, if I've ever talked about this on stream. Live, I mean, not on stream. Not that I keep secrets from you, chat. Just so you know, I give you information about when I go to the toilet, when I wake up. I talk about everything with you. But hear me out. I think that coaches and staff overall in Overwatch, and in all, actually, for a matter of fact, in all professional games, at the highest level, matter a ton. And might sometimes matter even more than players, especially in Overwatch. I feel like there are a lot of amazing players in teams with bad coaching staffs, and sometimes mediocre players in teams with amazing coaching staffs that seem like they're absolutely cracked at the game. I've been playing the game for years and years and years, and honestly, objectively speaking, the differences between insanely high-skilled people is abysmally low. It's all about like some edge on who's better on what hero, who doesn't choke, who's more consistent, and honestly about positioning and so on, that's the coach's job. So I think that coaches make a ton of a difference, and who knows, depending on the coach that they're gonna get, it is rumored that, I don't know how you pronounce his name, Depay, something like that, like the ex-coach from Gladiators, from what I remember, that had some results, from what I remember, might come to Vancouver, or maybe even get amazed that was the coach from Paris, which honestly, I always loved how Get Amazed coached, honestly. Because like I was checking out how Paris was playing, I could see like what he was trying to do and stuff like that, and if they get one of these two, I'm actually hyped up for Vancouver Titans. So yeah, this would be awesome. This would be awesome. Big frame drop. Sorry about this. We're back. It happens. This is a live stream, so it's gonna be a video, but yeah. Okay, we're back with the frame drop. So yeah. If they get Depay or get Amazed, then I think that Vancouver Titans maybe can be a mid-tier team, honestly. I've always liked how... I'm more of a fan of Get Amazed than Depay, if that's how you pronounce that name. Depay, I guess. I've always liked how he coached, like in Eternal, in Paris Eternal. I know he coached a team in Saudi Arabia and they won, and it wasn't the favorite team. I always like how he coached and stuff. And honestly, I like how he plays in game as well. I can see that he's a smart player and a smart dude with this, honestly. And honestly, I need to learn more words. If they get a good coach, we might see Vancouver Titans become mid-tier. So don't be surprised if one day Sky Ripa just goes and becomes the best Ana in Overwatch League and the best Zenyatta and the best flex support overall, because that kid is talented. And imagine like with a coaching staff that, I don't know if he gets along with them or not. Imagine with a coaching staff that like puts a lot of resources into him and onto the other players as well, how cracked they can be. Speaking of Sky Ripa and the members of the team in Vancouver Titans, okay? But for me personally, if they would get amazed, then I would be really hyped. And honestly, I think I would become slowly but surely a fan of Vancouver Titans. Now, because they're kind of like the underdog, you know? Now, here's a sad one. So they get rid of the coaching staff, and then they get rid of Seiko. Dude, today we say goodbye to Seiko OW. Thank you for your hard work and positive energy throughout each game. We wish you the very best in the next chapter of your career. Big L for Vancouver Titans, honestly, with this. I think that Seiko, played with him, I've seen him in ranked. I've seen him in ranked a lot, and honestly, chat, I don't want to brag about it, okay? But all of the players that have eventually with years have become like really good at the game and seen as one of the best in their roles have I had a feeling for them, you know. I remember playing with and against FD God. I don't think he was even in contenders, and I was like, God damn, he's gonna go there and he's gonna pop off. Same as Yazan, for example. You're gonna see, I don't know if he wants Overwatch League or not, but if Yazan gets in Overwatch League, you're gonna see that he's gonna be like viewed like Kevster is, you know, or even Sparker here, because I see Sparker in the chat here as well. So that's just my view. I'm kind of sad for this. I know I always felt like Seiko is very versatile and can like cover a lot of roles. He has playmaking potential, but sometimes maybe I think he was the Echo that did that mistake when he overextended and ulted in the last fight, something like that recently. I really hope that wasn't, there's no way that was the reason why we drop you and that's it. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear about this. I know they got Mirror. Maybe they want to play with Mirror on DPS instead of Seiko, but I do think that he probably needed more time. I don't think that like a stage to play in a team is enough to determine if a player is good or not, especially if you're replacing the coaching staff. If you're replacing the coaching staff, you don't get rid of a player. You wait a bit and see what happens. But maybe, two things, maybe. I don't know how Seiko got along with them. There might have been some internal conflicts, and maybe that's why they decided to part ways. I don't think so. He seemed like a cool dude whenever I played and I talked with him. But secondly, maybe they needed a bigger budget for the coaching staff. And that would be sad, honestly. That would be sad. If he got removed to have like more money for the coaching staff. And he would be like the one cut from the team. I don't know the full roster right now off the top of my head, but maybe because they got Mirror, they removed Seiko, and they want more money for a coaching staff. Maybe that's what happens. I hope he doesn't give up and keeps on playing, honestly. He's like versatile with his hero pool and so on. You know, I feel like with Seiko, maybe this is the trend that I'm seeing in Overwatch League recently. You have to have players, you have to be insanely good on one hero and you excel on one hero. And I feel like Seiko's best heroes were Tracer, Echo, and Ashe. I might be wrong, but whenever I played with him and stuff, that's what I feel like he stood out. And the issue is that maybe he wasn't viewed as the best or top 2 on one of those heroes, you know, like top 3 or top 4. Maybe that was the issue. This is like why you still you still had a striker in Boston, for example, playing Tracer. And yeah, that happened, they removed him. But you know what I mean? Like, you gotta excel at something, you know? Kind of like how Hadi excels at Reinhardt, how Gator excels at, not Winston, I was about to say Winston, I was about to say Reinhardt. I don't know. Orisa. I actually don't know what Gator plays. Gator plays Reinhardt, right? Doesn't play Winston. You know what I mean? Okay, poor Gator. I love Gator, dude. Every interaction I had with Gator was actually really cool. I think he's a cool dude. Orisa, right? Yeah, he's good on Orisa. Like, really good on Orisa. Like, a signature hero. That's what should define you. That's what should define you. You should still be really good at your role, but you gotta have that player in your team. Kind of how you'd have Yazani in an Overwatch League team, and he's Faga. He's playing Faga, you know? Kind of like how you would have back in the day Ryu Jae-hong, and you have the Ana advantage. You would have Jonak, and you have the Zen advantage. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And now on to Skyripa's deleted tweet. After this announcement, Skyripa, my boy, tweeted question mark. Question mark, retweeted to this question mark, and then deleted. He probably didn't even know. That they were removing him. Like, he just question marked. Now, I liked one of the comments here. Is he confused about the release, or is he doubting the hard work and positive energy? No. This is what I thought. This is what I think he was thinking about. Man's next. I think he was like, wait, are they gonna remove me too? Allegedly. Umagi has to say allegedly. Exactly. We do not know for sure. We're speculating. We're talking about it. Just dropping a question mark, you know? And then the tweet was deleted with this. But honestly, allegedly, he didn't knew about them being removed and so on. Maybe it's like also a question mark with the final decision and stuff. But I don't know, dude. I think that they probably, the staff, I think that at least speculating, in case there's no direct communication between them, which they should be. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want to say. There should be communication with stuff like this. Maybe he just wanted to troll. Maybe he's a bit of a trolly troll with this. You know what I mean? Huh? Yeah, exactly. Huh? It works. Is he confused on the release, or is he down in the hard work and positivity energy? And then he tweeted something else, said he's a great player and teammate. I'm assuming the shade was directed at Vancouver and not Seiko. Okay? And apparently, like, they played, somebody was talking about Aztec and Skyripa as well. So, wait, he probably didn't even know Seiko was getting released. I just realized they're on the same team. If the roster learned of this by Twitter, that's a bad look for management. We do not know what happened, but definitely we see that they're trying to make changes. At least we've seen, like, with the players and the coaching staff. Maybe they're gonna do some changes internally as well with how they handle things. And yeah, and chat, yeah, exactly. Like, we're just, Skyripa needs media training. He does. I feel like a lot of Overwatch League players and a lot of people in gaming overall need a lot of media trading and stuff like that. Like, whenever I say stuff like this, I assume, chat, okay? I'm guessing. I'm like, if you give me bait, if you give me food, I'll take it. You know what I mean? Question mark is just a Romanian expression for pure confusion. I wouldn't say it can be seen both ways. It can be seen both ways with this. Anyway, no, the less training these guys have, the more entertaining things are for us. My take on this is the fact that probably they knew about it and the final decision wasn't gone down by them. I don't think that in any world management talks about removing players without consulting the players and the coaches, and then the player goes like, wait, you removed me? And then the team goes like, wait, you removed me? I don't think that's what happens. And I think that's safe to assume that's not what happens. If that's what happens, then it sucks. But that's not on the players. That's on management and how they handle things. But we definitely see that Vancouver Titans are making moves. So I'm optimistic about what's going to happen in the future, honestly. They're making moves, you know? It sadly does happen from time to time, then that's big, Sag. Allegedly. Okay, chat.